Courthouse says the mother of Kevin Dixon was taken into custody, accused of being an accomplice in the murder of her son's girlfriend, India Mackey.
Your Honor, for Mr. Dixon, we are requesting the following charges: homicide, murder, first degree, weapons, felony firearm, and weapons carrying concealed.
Shortly before Dixon's arraignment, Macomb County prosecutor Eric Smith revealed newly found information suggesting that Mackey knew exactly what was coming in the moments leading to her death.
The defendant has the gun on his lap, pulls a bullet out, takes a Kleenex and wipes off his fingerprints, tells her he's wiping his fingerprints off, shows it to the victim and says, "This is the bullet I'm going to use to kill you," and then loads the gun.
Here's footage India was recording. The entire conversation was caught on her cell phone after the two had a very heated argument. Dixon is seen mentioning hollow tip bullets and what they could do to her. Just a few minutes later, she was dead. Police noticed Dixon driving erratically and pulled him over where they found India's lifeless body.
They stopped the car and there he is, and unfortunately she is deceased in the car. So he's driving around with his girlfriend in the car, whom he shot moments before, and it's, you know, everything about this is egregious.
And we're told that this is the 6th domestic homicide to take place in Macomb County in recent weeks. So we want to urge you, if you do not feel safe in a relationship, get away before something like this happens and it's too late. Reporting downtown, Victor Williams, Local 4. Back to you guys in the studio, Devin and Kimberly.
Victor, I'm wondering, do we know why police believe Dixon's mother was an accomplice to this?
Police tell me that when Dixon was in the back of the police car, he actually made a phone call to his mother telling her to get rid of all the evidence, including the gun that was used to kill this poor young girl.
Unbelievable, just awful. Okay, Victor.
It's a real cloud.
It's a cloud hanging over this father, Joseph Polk, after learning of the murder of his 20-year-old daughter, India Mackey, and the alleged killer, her 18-year-old boyfriend. Why would this 18-year-old want to kill your daughter?
Selfishness.
Tuesday, about 6 p.m., here on Shirley Street in the 10 Mile and Hayes area of Warren. India and her boyfriend had only been living here a few months. Neighbors described them as quiet, but not on this night, as a loud shot rang out.
I went to my porch, I looked over, I hear this guy frantically, "Where'd you get hit? Where'd you get hit?"
With that, Tony sees India, who was shot, get into a white van, and Tony calls 911.
I seen a white van tear out of the driveway, beeped its horn a couple times, and it took down towards Hayes.
Warren police say the van was pulled over by East Point police near 9 Mile and Gratiot because the boyfriend was driving carelessly. India was taken to the hospital, where she died. The boyfriend taken into custody.
I didn't like the young man. I got the wrong vibes from him. And I told her, I talked to her, I constantly talked to her. I was like, he's not the one for you, baby.
India is one of 8 children. Her father says that they had only been dating for about a year, and she was killed just hours after her 20th birthday.
Yeah, it's the day after her birthday. She just turned 20. She wasn't 20, 24 hours.
Warren police.
All right, so when are we going to start? You see, this is like one of the examples I'm speaking about, because when do we start acting up, getting super emotional, and raise a bunch of hell when we kill us? When we kill other black men, when we kill other black women, when do we start flying off the chain, shutting the city down, the streets down, when we kill us, man? You see, one thing I tell people is that, you see, until an individual is in a position of doing everything they supposed to be doing first for self, you're not even in a position to even see correctly if an individual don't like you. You see, sometimes when we be working some of these jobs, we feel like the supervisor don't like us, right? But are you doing everything you supposed to be doing? Don't nobody have to have no facts and proof. I'm asking, are you doing everything that you supposed to be doing? Are you on the phone? Are you texting? Are you being late? Are you doing everything you supposed to be doing? Whether you getting caught or not, whether everybody else doing it or not, I'm saying, are you doing everything you supposed to be doing? Until you are doing everything you supposed to be doing, for you to represent you. You are not in a position to see clearly if an individual don't like you or not. So that's what I be saying about this whole racism thing. I don't, look, listen, I'm not naive by far. I understand that there's systematic racism. But what most of us be tripping about is prejudice and biasness. We really shouldn't give two fucks about if somebody like you or not. Especially when you not doing everything you supposed to be doing for you. Do you like you enough? Do you care about you enough? Do you like your sister and your brother enough? You see, we want to raise hell when somebody else of another race or somebody else of even the same race, but somebody in the neighborhood kill us while we ourselves have issues in our own families and be trying to hurt our own family members. But then we want to act all indignant or confused or get belligerent when somebody else do exactly what we do. I'm going to get mad for somebody else calling me a nigga when I call myself a nigga all day. Yeah, I know I'm kind of hopping around with trying to make a point. And the point is this here. We got to stop being hypocrites, man. We have to start representing how we want to be treated. We have to start representing how we want to be loved. We need to start representing, you know, the type of love we have for us, our family members. Listen here. These dudes in the streets, man, I done been there, I done done that, and half of you dudes in the street, you can't, I know you ain't done, you ain't did no more than what I done done. So my thing is this here. Most people in the streets don't want to see nobody in your family killed. You don't want to see your homeboys die. You don't want to see your family members die. You don't want to see your kids die. But you have the gall and the audacity to want to take another life. As though their people don't matter too. Man, listen, man. We sick. I'm saying mentally sick, emotionally sick. I'm saying not well. We are not healthy. That's why we can kill each other so quickly. If an individual don't want to be with you no more, if an individual will cheat on you, if an individual lie to you or whatever the case may do to you, you want to take their life because of their imperfections, because of their vices, as though you don't have them. You want mercy when somebody want to charge you up about your imperfections and your vices, but you can't give the next person mercy. You can't give the next person leniency. You can't give the next person the same pass that you want. Yeah, we got to do better, man. We supposed to be protecting these sisters, and we are one of the main threats to these sisters. So, I mean, of course, not all black men is doing this. But I'm saying, man, it's hurting, man, because a lot of sisters who've been molested and raped, it happened by another black individual or man who's supposed to be protecting her, man. So, yeah, brothers, even though we didn't do some of this stuff, we still carry the bulk of the responsibility of what has happened to her. So we have to have some leniency, but in the same time, the same thing is happening to black men too. Yeah, true enough. So I mean, man, listen, man, we got to start loving, period, point blank. And we got to start holding each other accountable. I'm saying family members, you can't keep protecting people that's sick amongst you, man. We got to start eradicating and plucking their ass out. Because they destroying us. I ain't gonna make this no long talk, man, but this is about self-love. And if you don't bark up on the journey of trying to heal and recover, evolve, take care of yourself, cultivate yourself, establish inner peace within yourself, if you don't embark upon that, man, you're a part of the problem. Whether you realize it or not, you're a part of the problem, man.